If this information is helpful, please like and share. Thank you. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment only. Hot stock I'm adding to my hot stock list is AirBnB. I've made a video for every stock on this hot stock list that could explode in the future. It is a unicorn stock in the sense of you rarely find a stock that has cornered its market as much as this stock has. A 73% profit margin, which explains why it's so profitable. They are providing the technology. They do not have big capital expenditures beyond advertising. Airbnb gets 3% of the rent that's paid out. So it's a very reasonable fee that has a major platform that is so swamping the competition that at this point you can say there's almost no competition for it. This being used as both a noun and a verb increases its dominance as it's used like to Google something or to Zoom something or to Uber your travel somewhere. The number of Americans expected to work remotely by 2025 is expected to increase about 87%. 24% of all renters are what they call nomad employees, and they typically stay longer than a month, which is where the real money is made. Airbnb is used as both a noun and a verb to describe having hotel accommodations that are not hotel accommodations, but are usually somebody's home or apartment that they're renting out to you. I bought it around 180 and it went up into the 200s before it started to come down again in May of this year. And so I sold it around 180, but it's significantly lower now, and now it's in the 140s. Analysts think that this stock could easily go to 180, and it's been over 200 when it's first IPO'd. Airbnb started out in 2008 in San Francisco when 3 roommates decided to rent out 3 air mattresses. Airbnb actually stands for air mattresses and breakfast, although nowadays people associate it with air travel and lodging. The stock is in the 140s now. I expect it to run up to 180 or more if it goes above 154. It IPO'd in December of 2020 in the 160s. It's been criticized for paying out all kinds of money for research and development when one wonders what research and development can they be doing. They have such a major platform that all they really need to do is market it. Their revenue dropped about 30% during 2020, which was much better than a lot of hotels who lost 60% and sometimes more. Their average daily rent, and this included entire homes being rented, was about $128 per day in the United States. They are very flexible regarding where you stay and the duration of your stay, and their app has had many updates and improvements. A major part of what they try to do is to convert travelers into renters. Hey, you're traveling to Europe. Why not rent out your apartment or house while you're enjoying the sights in Europe? Airbnb is not hostile towards hotels. In fact, they plan to use hotels to fill in network gaps if their homes and apartments are all booked up. Hotels typically have a lot of vacant space, which they need to fill. Hotels can be as much as 50% vacant, so there's usually always some hotel space available, except in major events when there's a major sports event or a major convention in their city. Use Airbnb to test out an area where they might want to live. Hey, you can rent out Airbnb for a month and see what the actual society and structure of where you're going to live is like, what the climate is like, what the traffic is like, where you can shop. Does it have your favorite things? Does it have entertainment? How will this impact your relationships with friends and family? You rarely find a stock that has cornered its market as much as this stock has. It's a major stock as it has an $88 billion market cap. Analysts think that this stock could easily go to 180, and it's been over 200 when it's first IPO'd. The stock is in the 140s now. I expect it to run up to 180 or more if it goes above 154. It double bottomed in 2021 at 131. So this is a major resistance point at which it's unlikely to go lower. But if it went lower than 130s and went into the 120s, I would be concerned about if it was going to crash. And I would expect that only to do that if the general market crashed. It seems that people want more space when vacationing nowadays. I know I'm going to Las Vegas this fall for a family reunion, and we feel more secure being in our own home with family, where we can come and go where we want without interacting or coming across strangers. It's been in a bear trend since February of 2021. But now it's gone down from the 180s and the 190s, and it's in the 140s. And I think now is a good time for me to buy some shares. Very bullish analysts think that it could go up 10 times in value and be a moonshot stock. Analysts are favorable towards the AirBnB stock as they give it a high of 220 and an average value rating of $173 on tip ranks. So the stock could explode to the moon. I'm going to grab it before it gets too hot.